It's time for today's travel and cruise industry news. With the latest from travel and cruises around the world, here's your host, Chillie Falls.
Good morning and welcome to Travel and Cruise Industry News on this, the 12th day of April 2022. And yes, are with folks in New York. A rough morning there in Brooklyn on a subway platform. Another of these mass shootings of some type. So anyway, our thoughts are with all you guys in the New York area. All right, today is National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day. That's the comfort food of all, I think, a grilled cheese sandwich. Everybody that's ever been under the weather in their life has probably had tomato soup and a grilled cheese sandwich. I like grilled cheese sandwiches a lot with any kind of soup, as a matter of fact. But I just like grilled cheese sandwiches. So we quite often do that for dinner too. We'll have, soup or chili and some grilled cheese sandwiches. Yeah, it's just terrific comfort food. Not a whole lot in the way of cruise ship sailing today from North America ports. As a matter of fact, there's just one. That's the Carnival Miracle out at Los Angeles, Long Beach. Headlines today: Carnival Magic to the rescue. Disney Wish sea trials. Some needed Australian news. 2 Carnival ships to iconic Drydock facility in the UK. Cruise Saudi welcomes Virtuosa. Large ships back to Venice. FlexPay from Royal Caribbean, and a whole lot more here at 11 o'clock. If you're listening to this broadcast via the podcast, welcome aboard. As always, you can access the podcast via my blog every day within minutes of the end of the broadcast. The podcast link is always up. Just go to accessadventure.net and you'll find it and can get to the podcast that way, or from wherever you get your podcasts from. All the majors: Google Podcast, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. They all just search for Travel and Cruise Industry News, and up pops the fat travel guy. Just a reminder, folks, there will be no show on Thursday because not only am I traveling, I'll be flying at showtime, but also because of the time that I have to leave in the middle of the night. I won't have time to write the show, even so John can do the show from Minnesota. So we're just going to not have a show on Thursday. I will be back on Friday before I board Navigator of the Seas in Los Angeles for the Friday show. So that's what's up ahead. And also, those of you that are interested in a group cruise, the collaborative effort between Chillie Cruises, Cruises for Solos, and Shelby at travelfun.biz. We've got a group cruise on the Norwegian Encore, 7 nights from Miami, sailing on December the 4th, with stops in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands, Tortola in the British Virgin Islands, one of my favorite cruise ports, and Great Stirrup Key in the Bahamas. Solo cabins are available for you solo travelers. There are also some availability on inside cabins, ocean view cabins, and balconies available at extremely competitive prices. It does take a $250 deposit, and you might want to grab it quick, folks, because this probably, so far, all the group cruises have gone in a hurry. So if you'd like to go join me on that cruise, come on. That would be wonderful. All right, I'll be back with today's news after this word from one of our network sponsors. And with today's news, at approximately 1 a.m. on Saturday, Carnival Magic crew responded to a distress call from a stranded mariner whose sailboat was disabled about 69 miles off the coast of Port Canaveral, Florida. The vessel's crew immediately notified the Coast Guard, and a MH-60 Jayhawk from U.S. Coast Guard Air Station in Clearwater was dispatched to rescue the man. Currently, Carnival Magic is operating a schedule of 6 and 8 night voyages to the eastern and southern Caribbean from Port Canaveral. From mid-May to mid-June, she will offer Bahamas cruises from Norfolk, Virginia, and then some cruises this summer from New York. After 2 years of construction, the Disney Wish entered open waters for the first time to begin a series of sea trials. The ship is in the Black Sea and testing everything from propulsion to technical maneuvers, and will eventually conduct speed tests. After completing the trials, the vessel will head back to wet dock in Germany to finalize outfitting before taking on crew in May. In late spring, the Wish will depart on a transatlantic crossing to Florida, where she will offer short cruises from Port Canaveral starting in July. After 2 years, P&O Cruises Australia's Pacific Explorer will be returning to Sydney. The vessel is scheduled to sail into Sydney Harbor on the 18th of April. She's been off the coast of Cyprus with sister ship Pacific Encounter and Adventure during the cruise suspension. The P&O Cruises Australia's first passenger sailing since the pandemic is scheduled for May the 31st, a 4-night round-trip Sydney voyage with a stop in Brisbane. The only UK-based dry docking facility has been awarded a dry dock contract for 2 P&O cruises and a Cunard cruise line. The facilities will be in use for 33 days, make it one of the biggest contracts the Belfast-based Harland and Wolff has landed. The company's heritage includes work on some of the most iconic ships, including the famous RMS Titanic. The works will boost the UK shipbuilding and maritime industry and include work to Cunard's Queen Victoria and P&O Cruises Aurora. Queen Victoria will be the largest cruise ship ever to dock in the United Kingdom. With many cruise companies opting to have their dry dock works done in well-established shipyards in Germany, Italy, and the Bahamas, the fact that Harland and Wolff has been awarded a dry dock contract for 2 cruise ships comes as a huge win for the Belfast-based shipyard. Congratulations to the folks in Belfast. Cruise Saudi has welcomed MSC Cruises MSC Virtuosa to Jeddah, making it the line's second visit. Come on, tongue. Let's see if we can't get it working right here today. Making it the second vessel to visit the Jeddah Islamic port. The ship spent around 17 hours at the port before continuing its voyage along the Red Sea. The MSC Virtuosa joined Bellissima at Saudi's largest and busiest port, where the latter ship has been home porting throughout the 2021 and 2022 summer and winter seasons. The visits are part of Cruise Saudi's effort to build a fully integrated world-class cruise industry in the country, elevating tourism in line with Vision 2030, the Saudi leadership's transformation plan to diversify the economy. American Queen voyage has marked the return of Ocean Navigator to revenue service as it becomes the final lake and ocean vessel to be added back to the fleet as she welcomes her first guests in over 2 years. The 202-guest boutique coastal ship, a sister to the Ocean Voyager, was greeted in downtown Savannah at River Street Market Landing by city leaders and dignitaries, including Mayor Van Johnson, who toured the vessel, visiting with crew and officers before the afternoon guest embarkation. The first voyage on the Ocean Navigator will be a 17-day itinerary up the eastern seaboard, calling on ports including Charleston, Norfolk, Baltimore, Newark, Nantucket, and others, before disembarking in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Her sister ship, the Ocean Voyager, will begin making her way north towards the Great Lakes after completing a final Southeast USA sailing from Jacksonville, which sails today. Both vessels arrive in Toronto May the 10th and 12th after exploring the eastern seaboard and St. Lawrence Seaway. The first highly anticipated arrival at Chicago's Navy Pier will be Ocean Navigator on May the 18th. MSC Sinfonia docked this weekend at the first of two provisional landings in Marghera Commercial Port, which is now equipped to accommodate large cruise ships. Almost 1,000 passengers disembarked the MSC cruise vessel at Liguria Pier, located in the PSA Vicon container terminal, before being transferred by bus to Stazione Marittima Venezia Terminal, Passeggeri Terminal, or Venice Airport. And folks, Italy is not my first, second, or third language, so I'm sure I slaughtered that. It's not my fourth or fifth language either, come to think about it. Later that afternoon, ahead of MSC Sinfonia's departing Marghera on a fresh sailing to the Adriatic Sea and Greece, new passengers completed checking in procedures at Stazione Marittima before being transferred to Marghera for embarkation. The ban to reach Stazione Marittima's passenger terminal through the Giudecca Channel and the San Marco Channel and Basin came into force August 1st, 2021 for cruise ships above 25,000 gross tons or over 180 meters long. In September last year, temporary landing sites in Venice Marghera Port were utilized. The landing dock, together with other temporary landings, will serve 200 ships this year, down from 565 annual calls in Venice in 2019. The provisional landing site at PSA Vicon Container Terminal permits cruise ships on all Saturdays and one Sunday of every month, whose passengers will be transferred from the VTP Cruise Terminal or the airport on leaving, amounting to 32 ship calls in 2022. At least Venice is getting some traffic now and not completely shut out. FlexPay, the latest automation tool from Royal Caribbean's Espresso online booking system, offers travel advisors convenience and time savings when planning payments with clients. It's fully customizable. Travel partners can now preset schedule up to 10 automatic payments that can be arranged by date and amount. They even can accept more than one credit card. Espresso is available by booking Royal Caribbean International and Celebrity Cruises. Over the last several months, Espresso enhancements pertaining to future cruise credits include the ability for advisors to redeem future cruise credits in 3 easy steps and check the status of any future cruise credit. They can also send personalized FCC reminders, emails to the clients. So, another improvement by Royal Caribbean. That's going to wrap me up for the news today. Let's go over and see what's happening in the chat room. Hi there, Tom is with us. Sonny's with us. Hi, Sonny. Gretchen's here in Ohio. Hi there says, not chili, not allowed to eat chili. Laugh out loud. Oh, sorry. like chili. Sometimes anything with beans doesn't like me, but I like it. Nikki's with us. Hi, Nikki. Cindy's here. Cindy says, good morning, gang. Wish I could join the group cruise, but since I work in insurance, December is our year end. No weeks off for me in December, unfortunately. Sorry about that. I will think, hot air Tom says, I will think of you on the group cruise from sunny Hawaii. We'll be in, on the, he'll be on the cruise around the Hawaiian Islands. That's what Hot Air Tom's going to be doing when we're on the group cruise. Sorry about that. Buffering. Anyone else or just me? Ooh, I didn't see anything on my end. I hope it continues on stably. Kenneth with us says good morning to everybody. Gretchen says it's just you, Tom. Cindy says we're going to find her also. What cruise in December? Kenneth, that's the group cruise that is a collaborative effort between Cruises for Solos and Shelby and Chillie's Cruises on the Norwegian Encore 7-nighter out of Miami. Nice group cruise. Encore out of Miami, December 4th, Kenneth, if you're asking about the group cruise. Okay, thank you, Gretchen. I do appreciate that. All right, guys, that's going to wrap me up for today. Again, I'm getting ready to take off again. I'll be flying Thursday, so there's no show Thursday. Keep that in mind, please. I'll be on my way to Los Angeles. I have to leave here before dark 30 in the morning. My flight is at 6:20, so I have to be there early. And then I fly to Los Angeles. Staying overnight, of course, in Los Angeles, and then getting on Navigator of the Seas on Friday. So Friday's show will be before I embark, and then I'll probably do a live stream sometime from at least that day or over the show over the weekend from Navigator of the Seas. And Jason's booing me for no show on Thursday. Sorry. It just there's not time to write the show, to research it and write the show and make a flight at 6:20 in the morning. So sorry about that. Thank you, Gretchen. I'll see you tomorrow too, and have a smooth flight to LA. Thank you. That will be on Thursday. So, all right, guys, that's going to wrap me up for today. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Think about cruising, and hopefully we'll all meet together one day soon on a cruise around the world or somewhere in the world. That would be awesome. You guys have a great day. See everybody tomorrow.
I regularly post videos on all facets of the travel and cruise industry. So if you like to keep up with the latest in cruise ships, ports of call, cruises themselves, Chillie chats, and travel and cruise industry news, just hit the little subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner, hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when a new video is up or we go live. This video was produced by Chillie's Cruises.